what happens when things are not performing as expected? And then you've got various people on the cap table that may be aligned, may not be aligned. How do you kind of size these things up? And how do you work with companies to kind of figure out what to do with these assets?
First off, investors have got a bunch of patience, but they are momentum players. And so the people with most momentum are going to get the most attention. In reality, what's probably happened first is some level of neglect. And then a more and more tense relationship. And so that becomes the first thing to navigate is how to not let it get you down. And similarly, how to not engage, of course, your investors in a fantasy at the same time, especially with the money-oriented directors on your board. And their job, honestly, is to get their money back, right? And so they're going to be the ones who are going to push you most. Have some patience and empathy for the money person and appreciate that they actually legitimately need an answer to how will we get this money back? And if you can deal with that with patience, you can probably keep them in a dialogue. What they're probably going to ask you to do is get a better answer than whatever you gave them at the last board meeting.
Exactly.
A better answer is more specific about whom and more specific about when. It doesn't have to be that it's 6 months from now, probably, unless you're burning a bunch of cash. But it does need to be, hey, we think someone is interested in this way to do this kind of thing, and we've made these sorts of steps towards building a relationship so that that ultimate buyer can see the value of what we're doing in the market.